Wow, that was hype. Actually, I sat there just reading all of that like a little enticed child. You know what I mean? So hey guys, what's going on? I'm back. I'm not dead anymore. Or by the time you see this, I won't technically be dead at all. Actually, I don't know. I might put this up first before I put up the rest of the videos I have. Ooh, look at that crit by the Isaacian. Maybe that's supposed to be Shannon, but who cares? Yeah, I'm back, not dead anymore. And you know what? I've been playing so much Fire Emblem Heroes because I'm such a Fire Emblem freak that I wanted to go back and play some Fire Emblem. So it's like, what haven't I played before? And what came to me, and the whole reason I'm playing Genealogy of the Holy War is because of Fire Emblem Heroes and YouTube. I've been watching so much Fire Emblem content. It's actually nuts, and it gave me inspiration to jump into Genealogy of the Holy War. I'm not exactly knowledgeable on Genealogy of the Holy War. I know things, but I also don't know things. So hopefully I'm not too much of a scrub. Like I know names and I know like stuff. I don't know growths or anything like that. But then again, growths don't really matter since you can use your entire army anyway. But I honestly, like, I've seen so many people play Genealogy of the Holy War, and I'm like, I want to do this too. I really want to do this too. Like, maybe I should have actually played this before, but I'd rather be fresh, you know what I mean? That actually sounds foolish, but at the heart of the continent of Judraw lies Granvale, a kingdom founded by Saint Haim of the 12 Crusaders. Supporting the royal family, the heirs of Haim are 6 noble houses, each also descending from a crusader of old. The 6 states, while still subservient to the royal family, each occupy vast swaths of Granvale's land and maintain mighty militaries of their own. Owing to King Asmer's advanced age, the governance of Granvale falls to his son, the highly respected Prince Kurth. Like Kurth Naga? Nah. They're not the same person, but I like the reference. Kurth has 2 trusted advisors in his rule, King Byron, or Lord Byron of House Chalfie, and Lord Ring of House Jungbai. Granvale's Chancellor, Lord Reptor of Friege, has long objected to the threat to his influence posed by Kurth and his advisors, and has allied himself with the I cannot speak today. Avaricious Lord Langebolt of House Dozel to form a faction opposed to Kurth's rule over Granvale. The young Duke of House Viltomer, Lord Alvis, because I absolutely hate this name. I hate Arvis. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't roll off the tongue right. It's weird. I like the name, but I absolutely hate it. He'll always technically be Alvis to me, because it just rolls off the tongue so much better than Arvis. It's so weird. So, Lord Alvis leads the royal guard in the king's care and has so little time for the circus of politics. Only Father Claude of House Edda could foresee the oncoming storm. Into the midst of this tense situation comes dire news from Jugdral's east. Darna, a town in the Yeed Desert with deep ties to Granvale, is now besieged by savage warriors from Isaac. Reports of a brutal massacre abound. The news is met by the people of Granvale with furious cries for retribution, and before long the kingdom declares war on Isaac. Prince Kurth leads Granvale's charge on his father's behalf, commanding the military might of the kingdom's 6 houses. At Kurth's side, as always, is none other than Lord Byron, an highly decorated hero of peerless valor in his own right. Granvale has poured its entire military might into the Isaac campaign, and precious few soldiers remain behind, with its neighbors. Augustria to the west. And Verdane to the south, bound in alliance with Granvale. None dared to dream they could ever be threatened. It's not long at all, however, before the people's confidence is shattered. As if from nowhere, a vast horde from Verdane, led by Prince Gandalf, crosses the Granvale border and lays siege to Jungbai Castle. In Lord Ring's absence, his daughter, Lady Aiden, is Jungbai's only guardian. Lord Byron has entrusted the defense of Granvale in his absence to his son, Sigurd, who remains at Chalfie Castle with a mere handful of soldiers. A friend of Aiden since childhood, Sigurd is horrified to hear of the Jungbai siege, and even with so few soldiers is determined to protect Aiden and his fatherland from savage Verdonite hordes. The year is 757 Grand Calendar, and thus the threshold of fate is cast open. Nobody could have known then that this simple disturbance was but the first of countless calamities to come. Oh my god, I'm so hyped right now. You guys can probably like hear it in my voice, but I'm so freaking hyped. I'm so hyped to play this game. I'm gonna like suck booty cheeks. Like I'm gonna be absolutely awful, but it's whatever. Milady, the castle is completely surrounded. We couldn't do a thing to save you from them. It's alright, my dear. Every one of you did the best you... Well, I'm not gonna be doing voice acting. I'm just gonna be reading the lines. I don't feel like it. There's like 1.5 billion characters in Genealogy, the Holy War, and I'd rather not burn my lungs alive. It's alright, my dear. Every one of you did the best you could. Please, you needn't worry about me. You must ensure that as many of you survive as this... ensure that as many of you survive this as possible. No, milady, we might not stand a chance, but last one of us will give our lives to protect you to the very end. Thank you, my dear, I'm so sorry. Gandalf's army already has Jungbai surrounded. Aiden is in grave danger. Noish, I'm going to help her. I'm leaving Chalfie in your hands. Hold, my lord, surely you don't intend to go alone? Nearly all our forces are on the march to Isaac with father. There's hardly anyone to call upon. They might be simple savages, but Verdane's army is still huge. I can't risk your lives by forcing you to face them. Perish the thought, my lord. I was born a knight, and I will gladly risk dying a knight's death in your name. To allow our lord to die alone in battle would be an unspeakable disgrace. We shall be by your side every step of the way. Alec, I trust you're of the same mind? Yeah, of course. But there's more than just Zhongbai at stake. We've got to stop the nearby villages first. Those thugs will try to beat us, two of them, and they'll loot, massacre, and burn them all down if they do. We've got to get there first and lend the locals a hand in locking the villages down and fortifying their defenses. Absolutely. We mustn't neglect our nightly duties to the people, especially not at a time like this. Good point, Alec. Actually, that was all Oifi's idea. That kid's every bit the tactician they say he is. Give him a few years and he'll be a match for his old grandpa, Lord Caesar. Oifi's still around the castle, huh? Oifi, I know you're there. You can come out now. My apologies for still being here, sire. Still, if you would allow it, I'd like to join you in battle. I can't just sit back while you risk your lives. Oifi has a long forehead. Or is that just me? No, he just has a fat forehead, but, actually, that's bugging the heck out of me, but, whatever. I don't know, you're still so young, are you sure about this? I'm already 14, sire. I may not be battle ready yet, but there's still so much I can do to support you. Please allow me to accompany you. I swear I won't let you down. Fair enough, Oifi. After all, you spent 2 years training as my squire. Real battlefield experience would be fantastic for your training, but you're still definitely not up for actual combat duty for now. How about you ride with me as my advisor instead? Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sire. My lord, what of the defense of Chalfie itself in our absence? Leaving the castle unattended is risky. Should the enemy slip past us, an unguarded castle will fall easily and spell us a swift end. Ooh, did they just spoil a mechanic? They're like, if your castle gets captured, you're screwed. Noish. I'd say there's only one man we can depend on for that. Arden. Hey, hold a moment. Why me, Alec? Because you're the god. You're sturdy as a brick wall, strong as an ox, and slow as a turtle. Face it, Arden, you were born for guard duty. Puh, I'm strong and tough, I know, but you don't really need to call me slow. He has a point, Arden. Would you? You're the most apt at guard duty. Fine, I'll do it. But you have to bring me with you at least once. I don't want to be left out of the action. Right. Men, it's time to set out. Start by assisting the villages, then it's onward to Zhongbai. Wow. 15 minutes and we're getting into the action. So I want to scope the scene. Don't do that. Where's my buttons? Okay, so hey, let's see what you got. You have Pursuit, which is the skill that allows you to double people. Yeah, allows user to double attack if speed exceeds foes. Yes, so this is all gonna be a learning curve because I am actually stupid. So Noish, you have critical and a cost, but you can't double. Pursuit in a hill, immune to critical skills and crippling hits. Oh, Arden, you have Vantage on an Armor Knight? This is not Fire Emblem Heroes. That's ridiculous. But don't these guys all have like bad skills or whatever, or like no skills? Anyway, I know this part sort of, and I know we don't need to keep the castle guarded because like nothing's gonna happen. I also know like Sigurd is strong enough to solo the first generation by himself. It's actually kind of funny. Uh, um, uh, um, let's see. I don't want to go too far out because I don't want to be caught up. And I know, 3 guys are gonna be showing up next turn. Ooh, this is the funny scene where Madir gets, 0% critical. You curse, seriously haven't seized this puny castle yet. Useless, the lot of you, out of my way, I'll do it myself. Like, this man has, like, no crit, and he kills Madir. You, not bad for being here on your lonesome, but I've had enough of your struggling. Like, that's actually ridiculous. Milady, forgive me. Yeah, he's dead. Ah, but dear, Well, looks like we have the pretty gem here. And Jungbai's princess the boot. You're coming home with me, dearie. Listen up, DiMaggio. I'm heading back. You and Gerard are in charge. Yes, sir. Relax, won't be long. I'll be bringing Kinbaiths? Wasn't he always like Kim Boys? I don't know, these translations are so weird. They don't roll off the tongue as much as like the previous ones, like I'll be bringing in Kinbaith's lot for the fun, When I do, all Granvale's our oyster. Even Belhalla ought to be easy pickings, what with no one around to stop us. The kingdom's all ours, boys. Leave it to us, sire. Kinbaith? Oi, quit your dawdling. We don't have all day, you know. Yeah, I'm just a healer. Wow, this is obnoxiously long. Cut the bridge. I'll have none of those Granvale worms crossing over here. Yes, sir. Oi, Gerard. I'm heading back to Marfa for now. You're in charge of the border. Stay sharp, we clear? Yes, sir, but your lordship, who's the dame you got there? The spoils of war, my boy. She's coming back to Marfa to marry me. What do you think? A real keeper? I'll say. Look at the hearth making my mouth water. Back off. This one's mine. You'll have your pick of all Granvale once we're done here. Keep it in your pants a little longer, yeah. What animals? Gods above, I implore you, bestow upon these men a hint of human decency. I mean, just look at them. They're all thugs. Thugs don't care about decency, man. What are you mumbling about now? We're out of here. No dawdling, you hear? Who needs common decency nowadays? Oh my gosh. There's way too much talking. Do 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 do. Wow, Alec, you're the greatest. I swear. This looks like we made it in time, Lex. Sorry about that interruption. So, let's get back into the action. Looks like we made it in time, Lex. And by the look of it, Sigurd's staring down the entire Verdane army with just a handful of men. Bet he'll be glad for the help, but geez, Azel, I can't believe you let you drag me into yet another mess like this. With the war in Isaac going on, there's hardly anyone left to defend Granvale. Sigurd's few knights are all we have, and they're out here risking their lives on behalf of the entire country. I couldn't just leave them to die. We both know there's more to it than that. Come on, Hazel. What's the real reason we're out here? I have no idea what you mean. It's that Lady Aiden of Jungbai, isn't it? Come on, everyone knows you like her. You came just for her sake, didn't you? No, of course you don't. Really, then why is your face beet red? Looks like someone's got a girlfriend. Yo, they're playing, yo, they're playing with this translation, my dude. They're playing with this translation, yo, said somebody's got a girlfriend. Lex, knock it off. Come on, we've wasted enough time. I got it. Let's teach these Verdantite thugs a lesson or two. And lesson or two we shall. So, let me have a good look. Azel has pursuit. He can use beat rank fire magic. I don't know why he's just a mage. Shouldn't he be like a fire mage or something? Fire. I know I'll have to actually use math, but not for now at least. So this man has Paragon? Well, Lex is gonna get overleveled. He's gonna get overleveled like heck, man, like... Pay attention, kids. Weapons aren't created equal. Yay, weapon triangle, we know. Yay, money. Oh yeah, I remember. Don't we like have our own money and stuff? So I gotta watch my cash money. See, so 19 minus 5 is 14. Yeah, I'd rather not. So I'll have Alec kill this guy. And then I'll move him next to the guy by that village. Bam. Yeah, isn't Sigurd good enough to just literally like solo the first generation on his back? Like, it's honestly ridiculous. I wonder, so, how Kanto works. So he has, how much move? 8? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then he'd be able to move back 1. There's no point to that. I might as well just put him here. Have Arden go here. Arden will see some action. I'll make sure of it. Okay, that guy can only attack Lex. And I know that dude will reach the village in another turn, so I gotta watch him. Ooh, wait. Lex can't double, can he? Hey, we got more people on deck. Oh yeah, it's Quan and Ethelyn. Okay, so good, we aren't too late. I pray Sigurd is still unhurt. I'm sure my brother is doing just fine out here, but it won't be easy without a magic user in his ranks. But we have Hazel. We have Hazel. I want to do all I can as a healer to help save lives. Quan, I'm sorry I dragged you into this mess as well. I know Chalfie isn't my family anymore, now that we're married, but I couldn't just sit back and do nothing. Thank you so much for coming, not just for me, but from Sigurd. There is no need for thanks, Evelyn. Sigurd is every bit as important to me as he is you, remember? He is my brother-in-law now, after all, and I couldn't possibly leave you to fight all alone. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. My lord, my lady, we should hurry. Lord Sigurd still awaits us on the battlefield, just ahead. Hey, so we have Quan. Quan's already a Duke Knight. This man has a depth. Ooh, and he has star rank in lances. Oh yeah, cause he can wield the Gabolg. Finn has Miracle. Yeah, Finn has Miracle and Pursuit. Ethelyn has Critical. Why does Ethelyn have Critical? That's so weird. Like, what is she even gonna get out of Critical? Sigurd, oh, you're unharmed. It's great to see you too, Ethelyn. Thank you so much for coming. I just couldn't stay away when I heard of Verdane's attacks. Such a relief to know you're okay. Oh, come on. Come now. Did you really think I was about to lose to Verdane? I'd heard that Chalfie barely has any soldiers left behind, given that most of the army is away in Isaac. And let's face it, I can't remember the last time you didn't just leap straight into a crisis without thinking. With father away at war ahead, I knew I had to come. Someone has to save you from yourself, after all. Wow, it feels as if I was getting the same lecture only yesterday. I swear, after Mother passed away, it was you who single-handedly kept us in check. Once you went off to marry Quan, we could have sworn that Father finally had a proper little lady for a daughter. But no, nothing's changed at all. I feel so sorry for Quan. Sigurd, I'm only what you and Father made me. I'm a fusspot, and huh? I'm a fusspot. Okay, so I'm a fusspot, then it's squarely your fault. Perhaps if the two of you hadn't been so unkempt. Perhaps you're right. Listen, Ethelyn. We might not act like it, but everything you've done means the world to us. I'm so sorry for the trouble I've always caused you, and thank you so much for coming. Sigurd. Hey. So let's keep on doing it. Okay, so you're getting doubled. Hopefully. Actually, if I move him over here, I can probably bait this guy in. Which would take some pressure off of Lex. Okay, so hold up. Lex can move over here? But what about Hazel? That guy has an axe. That guy has a hand axe. Yeah, I still... Okay, so I'm gonna kill you with Hazel. Goodbye. Woo. And I'm gonna stick Alec in this woods. And he's probably gonna attract the attention of both these guys. I hope he's not unlucky. But then again, I'm unlucky, so that means he's unlucky. Ooh, maybe we can give these two some action. Action on these archers, you know what I mean? Slam bam, thank you ma'am. I know they're probably both not enough to take out this dude, but that's why we have Sigurd. He's here to carry the team. Sigurd already knows what's going down. Or maybe we can just give it to Quan. Or maybe Finn, because Finn comes back in the second generation. Bam. Finn the clutch man, the clutch god. Okay, so now we can... Actually, we're already getting close to time, so... I'm gonna read this conversation, I'm gonna end the episode. Sigurd, glad to see you in one piece. Quan, what are you? We heard about the Verdane attack and we couldn't just leave you be. We're here to do what we can. But what about Leinster? Aren't your hands there keeping an eye on Thracia? Indeed, that's why Finn is the only knight here with me. The Lanzenritter are all back home under Father's command. Is that so? Quan, I'm sorry for pulling you into this mess too. I know you're... Sorry? Surely you jest, Sigurd. Don't you recall our old pledge? Hmm? Come now, how could you forget? All those years ago when we were students at the Belhalla Academy? You, me, and Eldigan, dear friends and fierce rivals in equal measure? Well, I mean... Clearly Quan could, like, kill both of them. Because not only does he have a weapon triangle advantage, he has the game mode. Well, that's just me speculating. I don't know. I don't know shit after all. So, dear friends and fierce rivals, surely you recall that night, talking late about our hopes and dreams and pledging our aid to one another in times of need? Ah, of course, I remember it well. Excellent, now shall we? With both of us here, what hope could those Verdonite savages possibly have? Never forget, Sigurd, I'm here for you now and forever. I'll not let you lose to these lowlives. Dude, that's super heartfelt. That is super heartfelt. But is there anyone else to move? Ooh, that's cool. Does this one... No, that just takes me to the castles. Okay, but there's no one else to move, so... With that, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.